Hi there, handbaggers, and welcome to the Duck's Nest. This is the Military Mom, and in this video I am going to share with you something that is extremely personal, so I hope I don't make anyone uncomfortable. Recently I had to travel to say goodbye to my mother. It was very quick and unexpected, and it involved a lot of details that had to be attended to quickly. There were dependencies. One detail depended on another. And I had to do all this while I was still trying to process the fact that my mother, who had been there every single day of my life and who I was very close to, had just transitioned. And it was very challenging and difficult, and I was overwhelmed. I did not, however, allow myself to get stressed out, but it was a lot. So I wanted to share with you in this video the bags that I took. I took 3 bags. I took carry-on, I took a tote, and I took a satchel for the service. And I chose to pack a carry-on because I had to change planes. I do not live in the city where my mother passed away, and I had to travel, like I said. So this is the tote that I decided to take. And this, of course, is the Dooney and Bourke large front pocket tote in Florentine leather in the color natural. And I chose that tote for a few reasons, but I'm also going to share with you the bag that I selected for the service, and that is this bag, which is a Dooney and Bourke satchel from the Alto collection. Now, I chose this tote because it has a front snap pocket, it has a back slip pocket, and it has this wide open capacity. I have a purse organizer for my larger bags, but I decided not to use the purse organizer for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I actually carried this satchel in this tote. And the reason I did that was because my carry-on was really full, and I didn't want to mangle my satchel by stuffing her into the carry-on. Another reason that I chose this tote was because her capacity, she could handle the satchel as well as this bubble mailer that I use. I don't know why I chose this bubble mailer, but it worked out really well because all of the documents related to the mortuary I kept in this folder. Everything related to the service I kept in this folder. I have pictures that I wanted to use in the service. I have my mom's program that was created, and friends and family's cards. I just kept everything in one spot. So I actually put this bubble mailer here. I put the satchel in here. My wristlet, actually, I put inside the open satchel. My cosmetic case, I also put inside the open satchel. And because it was chilly when I left home, I had a jacket. I put the jacket in the tote, and I had a hat and some gloves. I also stuffed them into this satchel, and then I put the satchel, into the tote, and I put the tote over the handle of my carry-on. So I really did not have a lot of bags to fuss with. I had to carry on, and I had this tote which handled my second bag. Now I chose this tote also because this front pocket was very handy for things like rental car keys and a card key for the hotel. The back slip pocket was extremely handy for my cell phone, and let me tell you all, I was on my cell phone, it seemed like every minute of the day for 5 days straight. I was getting calls from friends and family. I was getting calls from the mortuary, the cemetery, the insurance company. I was getting texts. It was just nonstop. And knowing where my phone was and then being able to just slip my phone back into this back pocket was a godsend, because I didn't have to worry about where my phone was when it was ringing, and it was easy to access. There was so many details to attend to, and that tote, I think, really helped keep me organized. So I just wanted to share those two bags with you all. And you know, something that happened at the cemetery really hit me hard, because I had been trying to get in contact with a friend of mine, and I couldn't figure out why he wasn't calling me back. Well, when I was in the cemetery, I literally happened to look over and see his headstone. He had passed away and I didn't even know it. And he was very close to where my mother was buried. And it just hit me at that moment. When you have people that you love, you need to let them know how you feel about them, because you never know what a day will bring. And it was just, seeing my friend's headstone was just, it literally stopped me in my tracks. And it made me realize that you have to cherish the ones you love, and you have to cherish life while you have it. So that is really all I wanted to let you all know in this video. I have something else that I will share with you in another video, but I'm going to sign off for now. And thank you for dropping by the Duck's Nest. As always, happy caring.